Yo, 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 it's Soup Sunday, and I know it's a little later than usual, but I ain't gonna let y'all down. I'm gonna eat a pretty simple one, and I've already done some of the prep work because it is a little later. I'm gonna do cheeseburger soup upon request of my wife. Alright, here are the players. I got some ground beef, I got some ground turkey. Got some diced potatoes. I did a little, like I said, I did some knife work ahead. Celery, this is cheddar cheese soup. Some stock, a little oregano, and mushroom. I recommend garnishing with some tomato. Alright, I'm going to start what I start most soups with, and that's a mirepoix. I don't know why that's blurry. So, I got some celery here. It's funny, I get so much different feedback from different people. Some people say they love when I'm chopping up stuff. So I did some stuff, but I wanted to give y'all just a little something. Just a little. Plus celery, the funnest to chop. Alright, I got my cast iron enamel on medium high. That is good old bacon fat. Pound of ground turkey. Wait a minute. You don't want this in there. That's not what you want. Pound of ground beef. Alright, you want to season this up with salt. Y'all know this part. Pepper. I'm going to do some some onion powder. About that much. Granulated garlic. My family's over here doing their thing too. Hey, man. And you know, just brown this all. Break it up. This is 93% lean turkey and 90% lean beef. Because I don't need a whole lot of fat in this. Plus, I put some bacon grease in it. All right, so I browned my meat and I took it out. Now I'm going in with carrot, celery, onion, and a little bit of mushroom, which I'm going to add for umami and texture. I'm going to salt and pepper this and give it a stir. Salt, black pepper, you gotta stir them up. I just want to sweat these, you know, get all the liquid out of them. Probably gonna take about 8 minutes. See all that liquid right there? That's from our mushrooms. I normally would not put mushrooms in with a mirepoix, but because I don't want to put any color on anything, I'm just trying to release liquid. It's not a big deal. It's just releasing liquid. That's what we want. That's another good way to gauge when your vegetables are done. When that little pool of liquid is gone out of the bottom of the pan, all the steam stops coming through, it starts to make a little more noise. That means you're ready to move forward. Alright, so as you can see, it should dry now. So I'm going to add my meat back in and whatever liquid was with it. Get that incorporated. Now I'm going to go in with some beef stock. Now, you can definitely use chicken stock if you want a little milder. I think I'm going to need more liquid, so I'm just going to add water. I'm just going to sort of be middle of the road. Just as I suspected, I need more liquid, so I'm going to add my potatoes with the water I had them soaking in. And probably still going to need some water. Clearly this pot has reached its capacity and I got more ingredients, so I'm going to switch it to this pot. Funny thing is, the old lady says, don't make too big of a pot because I don't want to eat it all week. I said, no problem. I made too big of a pot, but that's alright, I'll share it. No big deal. So now that I've transferred to a much larger pot, I'm going to bring this to a simmer so my taters will cook. Alright, now that I've achieved a simmer, I'm going to add this stuff, which I probably won't be able to show you because it won't come out with, well, a little bit, but yeah. 2 cans of this condensed cheddar cheese soup. So as you can see, this helps thicken our soup a little bit, but we're still going to reduce it just for about 15 minutes. Let everything come together. Here, big jolt of mushroom soy. And I'm just going to get that incorporated. Don't want to stir it too hard because it's condensed, so it's kind of firm, but we're just going to work it in. While this is coming together, I'm going to add some oregano. When you're using dry oregano, don't go crazy because it's strong. A little jolt of Worcestershire. Alright, so this is simmered for about 15 minutes. That's where I want it. Taters are cooked through. I'm going to add about let's say about a quarter cup of chopped parsley. Kill the heat. That's cheeseburger soup, friends. Alright, so this is how you're going to finish it. Get you a nice little bit of soup. Bring it over here. Garnish with a little fresh tomato. Boom, there you have it. Alright friends, that's a little cheeseburger soup for Soup Sunday. I made that from memory like I do most things, and you can change a lot about that soup. This is the first time I've ever used mushrooms in it. I typically use chicken stock. This time I used beef stock because it's what I had. A lot of times I add frozen peas to it because it's just a green textural element. But you can do anything you want. As always, a lot of this shit's interchangeable. You just take out, you can do tofu instead of the beef. Instead of the meat, you can do vegetable stock, all kind of stuff. Anyway, that's cheeseburger soup. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for following No Logic Bullshit, for supporting these videos, supporting that podcast. Tuesday, I got my man Smith Lab from Colorado